In this video, I'll be taking you through a full payout from the Fivers high stakes 100k funded account. I did one of these a while ago. There were some misconceptions of what things were, so I'm going to go through them in more detail and yeah, just talk you through the full process really. So we're going to start off with the account. This account I've had since January when I got funded. You can see that throughout the time, I do want to reiterate that sometimes you don't just get payouts every 2 weeks. You can see I went to drawdown for a little while and then I got my first payout in March. Since that point, I don't think I actually got another payout. We went into drawdown again. They don't give you a new account. So your account stays the same over time. And what this allows you to do is actually see your equity curve since you got funded. And only recently have I managed to get up to getting a payout. We can see here that the payout last time was only small, $400. This time we're going to get a payout of just under $2,000. I made 2% during this period. You can also see here, during the challenges, you actually need to make 3 profitable days of 0.5% of the account balance for it to count as a profitable day. And many people ask me, does that mean when you get funded, you need 3 profitable days? The answer to that is no. What you do need is 3 profitable trading days of 0.5% in the funded account to be able to get a scale up. And the way the scale up works is you will gain 10% for every 10% that you make. So you can see here, for me, to get a scale up, I do need 3 profitable days and to reach the profit target of 10,000. So at the minute, the profit is 5,700. And what that actually is, it's a combined total from the very start of when I first got this funded account. When you do take a withdrawal, when you get a payout, this amount doesn't go down. This will stay the same. So it's a cumulative of all your profit you've made, including your withdrawals. So really, I'm only 4% away to getting the account from 100k to them giving me a new account of 110k, or maybe they might deposit another 10,000 into my account. I'm not too sure yet. When we go to the withdrawal process, how does this work? Usually it is every 2 weeks you will get a payout. If you don't reach profit target, you will not be able to press on this button withdraw. Then any time after that, whether that be a day, a week, a month, as soon as your equity goes above the balance of whatever the account started at, you can withdraw the next day. There isn't a further payout date to wait for. There's no changing payout dates like FTMO. This is simply now ready to be withdrawn. So we're going to click onto that. And here we go. So we're going to get my email address. They're going to send me a code. So we're going to go through that process now and pick this code up. And simply just put in the code that you get from the email address, which for me is 713781. Press continue. And here we have the option. Another thing that I didn't clarify on the previous video is $150, no matter what account size, is the minimum for withdrawal. So you have to make sure after profit split of 80%, you still have $150. This says 7 days to receive the payout. Many people ask me, how many days does it take? Depends on the way that you receive the payout. I'm going to go through Rise. I don't use crypto that often. Hub credits, I believe you'd receive them straight away, but Rise will take, for me, 24 to 48 hours. If you're holding over the weekend, it might take another day. Crypto maybe is quicker, maybe isn't. I don't know that. I can't verify. It says here, you cannot reverse the payout. So I'm going to choose Rise, and you can see my Rise ID is already added here. If you haven't had a payout yet, you'll have to go through the process of adding your Rise ID. And it does say a 2% clearance fee will be incurred. It's just the way things are. Rise obviously is a payment transfer system, so yeah, it's going to take a little bit of a cut. But let's submit this. So this is how much is available. It tells me my profit after split is $1,689. So we are going to submit this. And it is that simple that now it should say here, payout successfully received. We're going to reset this. So you can see straight away, instantly, on the MT5 or whatever platform you're trading on, I think it's MT5, the amount will be taken straight out of your account. So you can see here, I'm back at 100k and it should say there's a withdrawal. So you can see here that the withdrawal of 5,712 and 3 cents is the exact same as the profit target here. I remember the first time I've done this video, you get a payout and you have to verify with 5% on Rise a contract. Once you apply that contract, it should start working. And really it might take a few days. We'll come back when the withdrawals come through. We're here a day later and we have received the payout already into Rise. It took 21 hours. So what I would say is you are looking at a very quick turnaround time. I had a problem with the Fivers dashboard actually. I would recommend Fivers updating their dashboard, but that's for another video. Let's look at this payout and how it all looks on the dashboard for the Fivers, and also, yeah, how to withdraw the money. So we go into withdrawal. Obviously, you add your bank. They do charge a $20 fee as well. So let's just withdraw all of this really. Put this into my bank account. So as we come onto the withdrawable funds, we can see here that the balance is $1,655. I'll lose $20 through the fee of withdrawing. So if you do want to stack up payouts and then withdraw after, then you obviously pay less of a fee there. And there's 0% fee for Rise here, which as well is pretty good. Happy with that. Really just send that straight to your bank. That will come in really quick. I'll be getting a key for that. And that is the payout process. So I'll be heading on to this and sorting this out afterwards. But if we go to the Fivers, you can see here that the payout is through. We've got it $1,689 and a total payout. Every time on the Fivers you get another payout, the total payouts add up. So we can see here over $5,000 now. What I want to say is this is a 100k account. Spread across other prop firms with $1 million funding. That's 50k I've made this year. And that's not taking all winners that I've took overall on my year, which is very, very good. You can make a living off that, no matter where you are, really. $50,000 in payouts is very, very good. And that's perspective for me that you don't have to make loads. As a result, it's about 5% I've made on this account this year. That's really enough. And you don't need to make loads. And you don't have to worry about trying to make 10k payout on a 100k account. It is about slow and consistent payouts. And that's all I vouch on this channel. And I've proven time and time again that going into drawdown of small percent and then making a nice little payout of a few percent works really well for me and probably most traders out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Take care. See you later. Peace out.